Every time we look into the mirror to fix our hair, maybe do a touch of lipstick and wonder, do I look ready for the day? But here is a question we rarely ask. Am I ready to meet myself? And in this process, we are not hiding ourselves from the world. We are hiding ourselves just from ourselves. And that's what is identity crisis, not a beauty crisis, wherein you no longer feel you're aligned to who you have already become. You feel there's a huge gap between who you are, who you used to be, and who you are becoming each day. And I have faced it too. How did the identity crisis look for me? It was when I was getting back to work after a maternity break. Sitting in the car, I cried. I love my baby, I love my job. But what about me, who I really wanted to be? When I took on a sabbatical, a year break, embracing each role, I used to secretly wonder that while I'm embracing this each role, am I really losing myself? Who am I in this entire process? When I got promoted, the youngest person to be promoted, sitting on the leadership table into the meeting, smiling through, wondering secretly, do I really belong here? I have heard stories of many married women who navigate in-laws, their own personal life. And in this navigation, they just stop being authentic themselves, fearing that they would be labeled to be too aggressive. Researchers prove that as well. 78% of women, according to HBR, Harvard Business Review, they do face loss of identity during the major life transition, such as maternity, marriage, relocation. And during this transition, we happen to wear masks. Let's be honest, even I have wore those masks. Why do we wear those masks? To deceive ourselves? No, actually to survive through and carry through secretly all this weight. And I call this mask as faces. Let's unpack. What does the faces mean here? F, facade of strength. We smile through all exhaustion, keeping it all together. A, approval seeker. Every time we want to please the other people, be a yes person, even though secretly inside each cell of our body screams no, but we end up saying yes because we want to please people. C, caretaker. We forget to really look within ourselves and look at our needs, but we end up always placing other people before us because we feel that if I look into my need, I would be put in as selfish. And that's what we keep on doing each day, every day. E, exacting perfection. We fear that even one mistake might break the illusion. S, self-worth. Which, remember I said that when I was being promoted, even if I had achieved so much, I was doubting, do I really belong on this table? Raise your hand if ever you have wore this mask and keep it raised. After wearing this mask, you feel like, why do I need to wear this mask? Why am I doing this to myself? And that's what happens when we wear this mask. We don't want to, but we get onto this tug of war. And today, when I re-look and I retrospect, I feel I was not broken that time. I was not weak. I was just fragmented, conditioned, because society applauds for the women who hold it all together, not for those who try to look and carve the space for themselves. Our life is like mosaic, beautiful, scattered through all the roles, responsibilities, expectations. And when one tile moves, when one season, one tile moves, we feel we are broken. We panic, it's collapse. But actually, it is rearranging. It is an invitation for the new evolution of yours. And how do we navigate through this mosaic? What has helped me to move from identity crisis to intentional identity carving? It has been two compasses, maps and labs. Maps, it was all about the mindset, self-awareness. It is that internal awareness. And labs, it's an external expression through your habits, choices, actions. Let's unpack and understand much deeper what it really means, the maps and the labs. Let's first look at maps. M-A-P-S, matter. What matters to you right now? Not something which used to matter then, but right now what matters. A, are your actions aligned to what you really want to do, or are you doing just to please someone? P, personal growth and people around you. Are you focusing each day on your personal growth? Are people around you actually supporting you, or are they energy drainer? S, self-talk. Your life would exactly meet you where your thoughts are. So we need to be very, very intentional about our self-talk. Now this is all about the internal awareness, but the change happens. You move from identity crisis to intentional identity is only when you are able to express it outwardly. And that happens through labs. L-A-B-S. Living intentionally. Not actually reacting, but responding, planning your day. A, accepting, which is most difficult. We want to be always, always perfect. Accepting things which are not working and accepting your flaws and moving ahead. B, building boundaries, habits, actions, which actually help you to achieve, to become who you want to be. S, serving from complete fulfillment and not from depletion. So when these labs and maps come together, that's where you move from identity crisis to identity evolution. When you're ready to look within yourself, when you don't doubt your self-worth, but you start living in your self-worth. And how does it look like? How does this transit look like? It is when you move from pain to progression, from perfection to progression, from experience to empowerment, from guilt to growth. For me, it happened with one choice, one boundary, and with one honest look in the mirror. So I invite all of you, next time when you look into the mirror, don't rush through. Wait, breathe in, pause, and look straight through all the fear, all the pains, and all the spark of strength. You are not breaking, you are not collapsing. The mountain is not out there, it is within you, the mountain of fear, the mountain of self-doubt. And the only way to climb this mountain, what I have realized in my own personal experience, is actually to hold it. It is actually to give yourself permission to be heard, to be seen, and to be accepted. Whole self. Because, remember, you are not breaking. You are breaking open. You are not collapsing. You are unfolding. You are blooming in. So, it is your choice to move from the achievement which the society has trained you to fill in every check mark, to be perfect, to have a spotless home, to move towards the alignment, because alignment fuels in the soul. So, take a step, just as I did, from identity crisis to identity evolution. Thank you so much.